Welcome back to Detroit Pissed Me Off. Today on the show, the Detroit Pistons fall in a heartbreaker, but a tough fight back, all game fighting back against the Milwaukee Bucks. It was, as a Piston fan, I am very proud of my ball club tonight. No harm in this game playing against one of the best teams in the league as they fall 110 to 108. And as Bojan hit the last second three there, but it just wasn't enough. I really was hoping they would come off on the previous possession, try to work a screen and try to get Bojan for an open look to tie the ball game, but didn't work out that way tonight. And the Pistons fall, like I said, 110 to 108. But I mean, hell, I was even more impressed by the way they played tonight than I was against Golden State. Yes, they won. They beat the Warriors last night, but tonight they showed the resilience, the heart battling back from 15 down. Piston fans, do me a solid tonight. Smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Coming back in the third quarter and immediately making a 1-point game, only to have Brook Lopez just dominate them in the interior. There is a problem with size in the interior, and Brook Lopez definitely exposed that tonight. However, the Pistons cannot hang their head tonight. Brilliant and a very gutty performance. And let's go over some of the positives. Well, I really don't have too many negatives tonight, but just the only negatives we have are we don't really have scoring off the bench. Mine is Hamidou Diallo tonight, who looked very, very nice. Came out with 20 minutes tonight, hitting 4 of 9 shots, 5 of 6 from the line to get 13 points, 5 rebounds. Very instrumental in bringing this team back. The rest of the offense could not score off the bench. Nerlens Noel 0 for 3 from the floor. Killian Hayes 0 for 4 from the floor. I believe Isaiah Livers needs to take a little more initiative to lead the offense coming off the bench there. I think he needs to become more of a go-to guy off the bench, and Alec Burks will be a big part of that when he comes back, but it could still be a week or two away. We haven't heard an update in quite some time. But the starting five did the job tonight. Saddiq Bey didn't force it. He was 4 of 9 total. Had some big plays at the end of the second quarter and the beginning of the third. He finished with 10 points, and I had 5 fouls. Bojan Bogdanovic, brilliant. Another brilliant performance. This guy is worth every bit of that extension, $19 million. I would pay $25 for this guy, the way he's been just leading the way in 35 minutes. Shot 9 for 16 from the floor, 3 for 6 from behind the arc. Even had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Played very gritty ball tonight. Able to penetrate and make big plays at the basket, challenging Brook Lopez. And I was very impressed with Bojan's all-around game tonight, to say the least. Cade Cunningham is leveling up before our eyes, and tonight with shooting the ball 11 for 23, 3 for 9 from behind the arc, hit a pair of free throws, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, turned the ball over 5 times. Still a problem, but he worked hard on defense and everything else. So I'm not going to continue to bust his balls on the turnovers, but he will hopefully eventually lower that, and he has been doing better from that department. Jaden Ivey, I believe, pretty sure it was a career high in minutes tonight. He earned every minute. 8 of 17 from the floor tonight in 40 minutes. Did not hit a 3-point shot, 0 for 4, but he had 7 boards, 2 steals, and made some great plays driving to the cup. Just a real exciting player, and he did make a few mistakes with 3 turnovers. But overall, Jaden Ivey excelling very nicely, finishing with 19 points tonight. Isaiah Stewart, another double-double, 11 points and 11 boards. That young man is just an incredible asset inside. I would still want him to see the opportunity of him as a power forward. I think we still need a true center sometimes to come in there. Nerlens Noel tried hard tonight, but he was just overmatched. A little twig inside. And like I said, Brook Lopez really exposed that tonight, and he looked like Brook Lopez of old, hitting shots from behind the arc and dunking the ball inside on the regular. Piston fans, do me a solid tonight. Smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. The Pistons will be back on Wednesday night to get a rematch against the Milwaukee Bucks. Hopefully they are able to challenge like they did tonight, another road game in Milwaukee. So it's going to be difficult for them to pull out a win. But hey, winning is not always the most important thing. We got a young ball club. This team absolutely made my heart just Oh, so happy tonight. And I think if they continue, the sky's the limit for this ball club. I still believe, and I've said this even as we're 0-4 in the preseason, started off 1-5, and everyone's talking about how the Pistons are tanking for Wembanyama and all that, and Fire Casey and all this jazz. The Pistons, I still believe, will compete for the play-in. I know that's not a guarantee, but I do believe we have the potential, and we are going to compete. If not make it, we'll be competing to the very last week, and that's all I've got to ask for them because, hey, with all the cap space next year, another draft pick, the Pistons are just going to be even better and better, and I can't wait for that. So, Piston fans, have a good one. I'm out. I'll see you next time on Detroit Piston Me Off.